Well, what my question was going to be is basically that guy right there.
Yeah.
He's been doing it for three to 4 years. Okay.
Yeah.
And he wants to take the next level. Doesn't know how to build a program because most of them don't. They're just focused on trying to get the cardio. What kind of advice could you give somebody like that? Like, where they pretty much got a handle on their car. They're building their car because as you progress, you need to build your car faster.
Sure, yeah.
So they got the idea of that, but now it comes into where you have to learn how to market yourself.
Yeah.
So where would you advise
tough.
somebody to learn something like that, or is that just something that you just trial by fire?
I mean, for me, I was fortunate enough because I had already been a professional business person at that point in time. I was involved in healthcare. I handled operations and sales.
Mm-hmm.
So dealing with people and being able to speak well, I had already done that.
Okay.
So with these new kids, and when I say new kids, I mean that it's very difficult, man. Like it's hard because a lot of the kids that are coming up, when I say kid, I'm 20, 30 years old.
Right.
They don't know about that, a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
And they probably won't. A lot of these people don't have experience in business or having to in person.
Sell themselves, basically.
Right. So where a lot of this in drift, it's still a lot of person to person.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You can't go down and be doing your autograph session and, be texting your fan or whatever.
Right.
No.
You've got to be able to communicate one-on-one and stuff like that. So I think they just need to get out there and, learn to talk to people and get fired up about it. And I mean, geez, if they even have to, I don't know, get out the Toastmasters, man.
Toastmasters?
Toastmasters, where they teach you how to speak in front of people and all that stuff.
Never heard of that? No, I never heard of that.
Oh, yeah.
Here's an idea that it just popped into my head. What about this is
Does that
Please
do
don't
with
share.
69?
no, it doesn't
Don't
have to do
share.
with- no.
Because usually
But
69 pops in your head.
13th hour.
I thought we trained you not to do that.
Yeah, well, too bad. So let's say you go into a Pro-Am series, but this Pro-Am series should be somewhat a program for you to be prepared to go into the next level, Pro 2, Pro, all that. Why doesn't somebody in one of these series actually come out with like some sort of like small little lessons that they'll email out to the other drivers, like teaching them like, hey, this is what you're gonna be.
Huge fan of that, dude. Huge fan of that. I think that really needs to come from, the leaders of it now, the pros that are there now.
Like a
I think
mentorship?
that there's guys out there right now, and I don't know that they are, but I would think and I would hope that they are, that are out there being mentors and trying to help that way. I think that, it's bringing it back to the stuff that I've seen. I think Chelsea's been out there and done that a bit and helped with those things.
He has. Yeah.
So I think that anybody that's out there that's not just like a totally selfish bastard should try and give back to that community and help these kids that really do love it and want to make it happen.
I mean, Chelsea has a drift school.
Yeah.
He has a drift school, but he's a good guy.
No, he is.
So
Yeah.
I think that he probably gives back more than just like your clutch kick and your shifting and those things, and helps teach those people and guide them in the right direction for them to be able to come up with a program and be an ambassador and be able to show someone that they're going to have an ROI on their product or on their money and be able to continue to grow the sport. If these guys that are kicking ass right now and that are all over TV and have commercials and they're at Napa or AutoZone or whatever they're at, they need to be embracing these younger guys and bringing them up, because as a leader, you need to be able to replace yourself. Yeah. And I think that they should be doing that, and there should be more of it.
What did we hear? We heard Adam LZ say that Chelsea told me that I need to put a clutch delay valve. We heard who else? What's the other guy? Louis
Lizardi.
Say that,
Chelsea has always been out there like helping out everybody.
He's easy to bring up. I have a relationship with him. I've worked with him. He's helped me with so many things. He's a local dude to a lot of you guys.
People,
so, but again, I mean, he's a really good example of hustling, driving, hell of a driver, very intelligent, and gives back.
Yeah.
He's done all of those things for many people that we all know. And I mean, look at him now. He's got like a special at, I don't know, some parts store, dude.
Exactly.
He was out there ripping around in some parking lot, a couple of years, several years ago, but, and now
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And
But
now,
he
I
put
mean,
the time
now,
into it.
now it's awesome. So he put his time in, but he didn't keep it to himself. He helped a lot of people, and a lot of people help him back for that. So I
Yeah.
think that it all comes back around. It's just about, you know, being good to people and all those warm and fuzzy things.
Well,